Yo, what's up, guys? Let's get here with another New World Update 1.0.5. This will release at 7 a.m. Pacific time tomorrow, so 9 p.m. 9 a.m. Central. Wow, I said 9 p.m. Please, God, no. It's 9 a.m. Central. However, Lost Ark does go live tomorrow for their beta at 11 a.m. My time, so which is Central, of course. So I probably won't even be able to check out the update until the Lost Ark beta is over. No, I'm joking. I'm probably gonna take some time to go ahead and play New World because I did hit 60, and I need to go ahead and start getting my gear up and my gear score up and stuff like that. But this week's update introduces more general changes and bug fixes. We'd like to thank you for your patience as our team continues to work on resolving issues and for continued reports on the official forums. You can find a full list of changes and fixes below. So in general, what they did do was attack the coin sellers this round, and we know many of you have seen pesky chat messages from players spamming messages, and we're continuing to investigate solutions to this issue. We've discovered that many coin sellers were creating new characters and transferring money to other accounts. To combat this, we've banned and suspended many of the account. Hold on, so they're creating new characters and new accounts. So they're paying $49 per account. Oh no, wait. Steam has the family game share feature. Okay, got it. I'm in my head now. I'm like, why would they pay $49 to trade some gold? But that's just I was off on that. All right. Anyway, to combat this, we've been suspended many of the reported accounts. Thank you for your reports and player spamming chat. Added restrictions to prevent player-to-player trading and currency transfer from characters under level 10, or those accounts who are less than 72 hours old. Log in after 72 hours old. You will enable your ability to trade and transfer currency once you've hit level 10. Redistributed coin value from early quests to later in the main story quest line, keeping the total amount of coins earned the same, just delivered in quests slightly later. Trading post usage will be restricted until new characters accept the introduction to trading post quest in their first settlement. We will monitor the impact this has on bots and the health of the game and continue to adjust as necessary. So this is a pretty good attack on the bot trading situation, gold selling situation in general, because there has been like the moment the trading shut down for the last like 24 hours in the game. We had no bots. Like, it was complete bliss of bots. People were complaining like crazy about everything else, but it was complete bliss. No bots in the chat, none at all, because they couldn't trade. They couldn't do anything. They couldn't advertise because they couldn't trade. They didn't advertise because they couldn't trade, rather. So that was a really big thing. I guess they took that information from that and like used whatever they could find from there into what they're implementing now. So they are fixing some exploits as well. Fixed the bug where players were able to duplicate items via storage sheds and crafting stations. And we fixed the issue of gold duplicating on territory projects, introduced by disabling trading, and made sure it would not occur in the future should we need to disable trading again. Oof. I don't mess with duplication bugs. I've been a victim of rollbacks, server-wide rollbacks, not personal rollbacks, but server-wide rollbacks. And I hate having to go through, leveling a character again on any server due to other people's greed. So I've never participated in any of those exploits or anything like that. Combat, life staff over protection, remove the small area effect particle. Okay, so they've pretty much nerfed the life staff again. Area no longer triggers pass through from ages upgraded. It will only trigger impact against enemy or object now. Wow. Reduced attribute respec costs by 60%. That's actually a lot. Because I think it costs like what, 500 gold at level 60 to respec your attributes. That's a big drop. And then reduce the weapon mastery respec of Azoth costs by 75%. Like, that's a lot. Now I have nothing to respect. Like, because I cap Azoth easily now. And 1,000 Azoth really isn't enough. They need to go ahead and increase that cap to something else. And I really just cap Azoth so easy. I don't really use Azoth to travel as much. I like running around and picking up stuff as I run. So I'm gonna find less ways to use Azoth now, and I just randomly respec whenever I feel like using something different when I'm near cap, because I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try something different because I've had this in mind for a while. So now using Azoth is gonna be even less. Reduce the cost of coin chisel. Reduce the cost of chisels by 20 to 50% depending on the tier. So those are gonna be the chisels that are in the faction shops. To encourage competition from Outpost Rush, we've slightly reduced the coin and Azoth rewards for the losing team. Huh. I haven't even gotten the Outpost Rush yet. I thought my gear would probably hinder my team from actually being able to me being able to help my team, so I haven't actually done that yet. I do plan on jumping into it once I do get my gear set up. Identical weapon equipping. Players can no longer equip the same weapon type in both weapon slots. What? Why not? We want each weapon slot to have a different weapon type to open up combat diversity. This changes. There's also addresses issues which recur when swapping between weapons of the same type. I don't even know. I didn't know you could do that, actually, to be honest. Until now. So, wow. Okay. Group scaling passes. Fix issues where. Oh, this is gonna hurt a lot of people. Fix issues which would cause passives that scaled on a number of nearby foes, such as Bloodlust for the Great Axe, Against All Odds with the Hatchet, and Outnumber with the Warhammer to apply incorrectly. So no more stacking the Hatchet and stacking the Outnumbered Warhammer buff, and no more permanent Great Bloodlust. So we're gonna be hurting after this one to run certain things they've been running easily. Spell strike consistency. Fix issues which cause several magic spells such as Ice Storm, Gravity Well to not hit. I've been saying this is something's wrong with those skills recently, and I don't know. I didn't know what it was, and I'm glad they actually brought this up because I didn't think this was an actual issue. Because like I've had it to where my Ice Storm would not hit unless the enemy passed through it, and I've had it to where my Gravity Axe just wouldn't hit at all, and enemies were inside of it, like multiple enemies. Resilient item perk. Fix an issue where perk reduce all damage instead of just damage from critical hits. People have been buying resilient stuff constantly in the chat, and I've been trying to figure out why, because like I said, I wasn't in the end game to figure out what was going on. But this explains it, and now they're probably going to be dropping in price again. PvP flagging. Fix an issue where PvP allow PvP flagging. Wait. Fix an issue that allow PvP and PvP players to heal each other. Yeah, that would be kind of whack. Outpost Rush fixes, and then General Bug fixes. That's a long list of fixes. We're not going to go over any of these. Except for fix the issue that causes Ice Gauntlet upgrade. Huh. You have to place the Ice Gauntlet. I knew that was something wrong with that, too. Okay, so I've been having an issue with the Ice Gauntlet as well. I was an Ice Gauntlet player for a while, and I switched over to Great Axe and Hammer because I wanted to level up the Great Axe and Hammer for later uses in the game, of course. And I knew that the dodging for pylon dodge was not working as it should, because I dodged and it just wouldn't shoot out more at a higher rate. So I realized that, and I didn't think that was. I thought that was just like how it worked, because I thought like constantly dodging within your pylon range, just shooting out rapid fire ice spikes would be a problem. But apparently that's how it's supposed to work, and it wasn't working correctly. So I'm happy about that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. There's just a bunch of other little fixes in between there. Thank you guys for watching this video. This has turned out to be a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. Speculative fixes, that's the last thing I want to go over. The fixes listed below are tentative fixes and mitigations. Our goal is to get these changes out to see if the issue persists so we can continue to work on them and add and address in the future updates. Implement the change to help us dig into the timed out while waiting for server to describe world issue. I've never had that. And added a fix to reduce occurrences of this issue while we continue to investigate. I have been crashing a lot lately, though. I crashed like twice in the last week. That's a lot for me because I've never crashed before in most games, unless they had like really bad issues. But I've crashed twice in the last week, whereas before I didn't crash at all in this game. So I'm gonna probably go ahead and report that once I see the error again if I crash again. But yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. This is just what's going on this update, and yeah. That's just this update, I guess. I mean, no real content added, just battling coin sellers and exploits, which, I mean, I'm all for it. I want the game to be healthier. I want the gameplay to be healthier. I want people to not complain as much in chat because that's all they do right now is complain in chat and say dead game when the game is nowhere near dead. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.